We are back.
Hey guys, we're back with some SpongeBob plays. You ever see those channels that are like SpongeBob plays video game? And he's like,
I don't watch the AI
Squidward
shit, bro.
is no, not AI, but like someone doing an impression or whatever. Vegeta plays Dragon Ball game, and he's like, haha, Kakarot, what the fuck is this? You know?
No.
I
don't watch a lot of YouTube. I told you this.
Okay, fair enough. Last episode we were talking about the Game Awards and everything. I asked Addison what he thinks his Game of the Year contender is, and I'll just let you take that.
So, Shadow of the Erdtree, I think, is a solid pick.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised and remiss if Infinite Wealth did not make the cut.
I think that it should at least be on there. I don't think it would win if it was, even though I'm Yakuza fan #1. Love the series. Love Infinite Wealth.
It won't. The journalists don't play it enough, unfortunately.
But yeah, I don't think. I think maybe it can make it on there. It'll definitely be nominated for a couple different
Best
things,
JRPG, probably.
But I don't think that it's going to win. Okay, so they're just being a little cheeky with their ring placement. But I don't know. Maybe Astrobot will be there. If what the hell,
how are you supposed to do that, bro?
Like, how am I supposed to know intuitive? That was like the quickest little change up on it.
I think Metaphor ReFantasio, despite not being out, might be there. That's Atlas Games'
What
new.
Is that? I don't know.
That's the new Atlas RPG.
Is it a new Persona situation?
It's very similar to
Persona. Shin Megami Tensei are different games.
It's not a part of the Shin Megami Tensei family, even though it is. But it's more Persona than anything else they've produced.
Okay.
It's essentially like medieval fantasy Persona.
Yep.
It is receiving glowing reviews and previews so far.
That's good.
So I'm excited about it.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I'll get to it, but I would like to.
I think that Shadow of the Erdtree will not be nominated for Game of the Year, but I think it will be nominated
maybe
for
best ongoing
or best DLC if they have that as a category or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Phantom Liberty got nominated, and I think it did.
I think it did.
And so I think there's room for Shadow of the Erdtree.
Helldivers maybe?
Helldivers 2 did come out this year.
Yeah.
That's best multiplayer. I don't think it'll be Game of the Year.
I don't think it'll be Game of the Year. I think that will be on the list for nominations. But I don't think that it will win. I don't know what'll win.
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. Oh, I almost did it again.
You got it.
I almost did it again. I like how you could shape your jump, though.
That was really good.
Thank you, SpongeBob devs, for that. Was it THQ?
Yeah, I think this was THQ Nordic at the time.
Yeah. I don't think they were Nordic yet. I think they were just THQ.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
They don't exist anymore either way.
Yep.
Sadly. I actually got to look at a list of games that came out this year. I thought it was a sleeper year, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to think about.
Yeah, you got a couple good
There's
games.
Some
that came
bangers,
out, but none
Black
to
Myth
me.
Wukong.
None to me stand out in the way that Elden Ring did. You know.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You know, any Game of the Year that's won,
honestly, base game Elden Ring. That was. I mean, everyone knew.
I'm pretty sure every Game of the Year I've predicted correctly, or it was between two, and one of the two was the Game of the Year. You know?
I think the last sleeper year where no one really knew what was going to win was 2019.
Is that the Horizon? Did Horizon win?
That Horizon has not won one.
Okay. It was nominated though, right?
Probably. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was the
yes
winner that year.
A buddy of mine guessed that. I think I guessed it also. What was the other? What was it?
God, I couldn't even tell you the other.
Yeah. I think we gotta pull it up.
It was I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna pull up a list of games that came out this year, so we could facilitate that conversation as well. GOTY 2019.
GOTA.
Nominees.
GOTA, because somebody that you used to know.
Wow, I am actually amazed that it won. Now that I'm looking at it, it was 2019 was Control.
Oh yes,
which is fantastic.
But Sekiro won a different year, didn't it? 2018.
No, Sekiro won 2019.
2019.
So it was up against Control.
Oh.
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Okay.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yep.
And then Sekiro, and then Death Stranding, and then The Outer Worlds.
Okay.
So a lot of really sleeper.
Control won or Sekiro won?
Sekiro won.
Oh, okay.
But it was against Control. Control easily could have won.
Yes.
Death Stranding is one of my favorite games probably ever.
Okay.
That probably could have won. Have you played it?
I haven't played it.
That is a game that doesn't leave my mind.
It doesn't interest me to start it though. You know what I'm saying? Was there a hesitancy for you to
100%.
I don't really. Yeah.
Once you start it though, it's so.
Yeah, I'm sure I won't.
Engaging. And
I'm sure I'll like it. You know, I'm sure that I will like a lot of things about it, but I just don't.
It sucks away your time. It's peaceful.
I got the
dude.
backlog,
I like that game a lot.
Where does SpongeBob movie game rank for you in terms of 2003?
Haven't played it. I didn't play it.
Well, you're watching it right now. You could kind of glean
It's
a
up
little
there.
bit from
I
it.
mean, what else came out in 2003?
Probably your favorite game of 2003.
Probably like
Didn't Soul Calibur 2... No, Soul Calibur 2 was like 2002. That's a great game, bro. Soul Calibur 2 and 3, honestly, the peak for me. Honestly, shouts out. I wish a fighting game would win Game of the Year. Tekken 8 has the best chance this year, but
SpongeBob movie game was actually
2004.
2004.
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
You knew what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I knew. Once I saw the index finger go up, the little nerd emoji, I knew.
I don't know when it came out in 2004, to be fair, but
Doesn't matter. It came out in the year 2004. Oh no, there is a cutoff, right? If a game comes out like
no,
December
I just mean if it was like in. Oh yes,
for the
yes.
game for the game of the
so
year.
for the Game Awards, the cutoff is late November.
Yeah.
Or like mid-November.
Yeah, because like that's not really enough time to judge it.
I'm sorry, but Halo 2 came out in 2004,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I don't think
that-
anything
that-
beats that for me.
I think if you looked up like I'm sure there were other. I know Spike TV did like a Game Awards thing.
Yes, that's
I'm
what I
sure
used to
they would
watch.
give like a Halo 2, that shit. You know.
2004 Games of the
If you
Year.
get this manly time down the slide, you'll be rewarded. What's the manly time?
I don't know.
3
Don't you have enough?
4 minutes, 10 seconds. Oh, we need more.
Oh man.
we need. This is like grind time.
Game of the Year for the 2004 awards. This is Navigator. I don't know what that is, but
Okay,
Burnout 3 Takedown.
that was the Game of the Year winner.
That was a nominee.
Okay, nominee.
Half-Life 2, which was the winner.
Okay, I
Katamari
can imagine that.
Damacy.
Oh, great pick.
Ninja Gaiden.
What the new like PS2 one?
No, yeah, the original, I think.
No, the original was on the Nintendo.
Then yes, it was
Entertainment
the
System.
It was Sigma. It's the remake.
Yeah, okay.
Sigma?
Sigma?
Yeah, it's Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Oh my
pretty
goodness.
Sure. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal
Great game.
and
great
Rome
game.
Total War.
I like Going Commando a little bit better than Up Your Arsenal. That might be an unpopular take. Up Your Arsenal was like the crunch time game for them. That was like they were like rushed as hell to make that game. Lost a lot of speed here, man. The Sponge lost
Unfortunate.
a lot of speed. Lost a lot of Sponge speed there.
That's Naughty Dog, right?
Woo!
Ratchet?
Insomniac.
No, Insomniac. Yeah, you're right. my bad.
Insomniac is Russian.
BAFTA gave 2004 to Half-Life 2.
Dude, where's SpongeBob movie game? No, I don't think it's a game of the year contender.
The DICE Awards, which are also massive
Yep.
awards, gave 2004 Game of the Year to Half-Life 2.
Yep.
And then 2023 to Baldur's Gate 3, which was also a
Kind of.
massive game.
There you go.
I'm amazed you haven't played that, by the way.
Yeah, I played Divinity Original Sin 2,
Okay.
and I didn't love it. Like
I think it's... So
I know that it's not the same,
It's similar, but
but I
it's
think
not
if I didn't at least like that, I didn't even like Divinity like that.
Okay, that's fair.
So if I didn't like it, then like I'm not gonna be like Baldur's Gate. So like I think that a game can be a great game even if I'm not personally interested in playing it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think Helldivers 2 is like probably a great game. I played it a good amount when it came out.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm not a fan of like even if it is like you can earn everything on the battle pass and everything. It's just very repetitive, like PvE content.
No, I get that. My buddy bought it for me, and
Yeah.
we've played it on and off. He actually bought it for me about a month ago, and we should play it again. It's fun, but like
Yeah.
also it runs its course. Especially if you want to do higher difficulty stuff, like you have to kind of grind the lower levels, and that's not fun for a lot of players.
I played it for about a month, and I thought I saw everything, and I kind of felt I really felt like I experienced everything there is to experience. All I had left was the higher difficulties. Which it's just more of the same,
It's more of the same. It's just harder.
I wish that they wouldn't piecemeal games together these days, and they could just come out with all the content. Because that's the thing. I mean, I don't really like games that. I understand the incentive to make a game that's going to last 10 years,
Yeah.
I don't think that...
I think live service is just a negative.
Yeah, live service I'm not a fan of overall. I've reviewed 2 games ever on my channel, and one of them was a live service game.
Oh, and that was the wrestling one, right?
That was not Rumble. No, there was a rhythm. It was a pigeon rhythm game. It's like Rhythm Heaven, but BR.
Yes.
That's the best possible odds you can ask for a John Hub game that I would like, and even that I gave it like
I think you gave it a 7.
a 7 probably. Yeah. Yeah, just not really my. I gotta hurry up, bro. I gotta haul
You do.
ass.
I don't know how you're supposed to get there.
I think that there's some like secrets that I didn't pick up or
They
something,
missed.
like a secret path or something.
Famitsu gave, which is the Japanese publication,
Yep.
2004, Monster Hunter.
Okay.
And interesting enough, it's the first game of the year they did in 2004 with a gap between 91 and 2004. So I don't know what happened in those years.
Yep.
But
no.
Big gap. Big gap.
Was that the end of the level? Oh, I went the wrong way. If I just went left instead of right.
Yeah, the Game Awards started in 2014 with Dragon Age Inquisition winning,
I'm not gonna make
Witcher
it.
3, Overwatch, then Breath of the Wild, God of War, Sekiro, Last of Us 2, which I was a fan of. That shit was whatever.
Yeah.
It Takes Two in 2021, Elden Ring 2022, 2023, Baldur's Gate 3. And then 2004 was Half-Life 2 from the Game Developers Critics Award, and then Golden Joystick was Doom 3.
Doom 3.
Actually, in 2004.
You know what looks good for Last of Us 2 is they did like a survival mode, right? They did like a survival horde mode.
Yeah, that's new.
That looks good. I want to try that out.
Is that new? Oh, no, it's like a roguelite.
Yeah.
It's like a rogue mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should try that. We should play that.
I don't think it's multiplayer. I think it's just
I know, but
one
we
guy.
should play it for here.
I'm going to play it for me.
Okay. Just like Eclipse.
Just like Mario Eclipse. I can play games on my own, man, and then play them on the show.
No, you can't.
Did you know that I actually played the SpongeBob movie game before? What? I know all your next line will be what?
Japan Game Awards was 2004. It was Monster Hunter, the original. New York Game Awards started in 2011, so I don't care about it.
Yep.
Spike Video Games, which you cared about.
Yep.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in 2004.
I feel like they would give all the awards to like the macho game, like shooting racing games.
Let's look.
Everything on the Spike.
Grand Theft Auto.
I fucking hate this game. SpongeBob, fuck you, dude.
Oh yeah, no, totally. This is Spike from 2003 to 2013.
Yep.
Madden 2004.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Dude, you know about the earlier Maddens though? I feel like they really had something.
They were pretty
going,
good.
You know.
Resident Evil 4. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Yep.
BioShock. Grand Theft Auto 4. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. These are all shooter games. They're all action adventure. Except for Madden.
Don't I know it?
Uncharted 2 was 2009. Red Dead was 2010. 2011 was Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, which I'm going to agree with. I know you're a Skyrim hater, famously.
I'm not a Skyrim hater, famously.
Maybe that's other people in our friend group, and I'm mischaracterizing you.
I think that I have a troubled relation, because when I played it originally, I didn't actually like it that much. I don't like the amount of like expression that you get from it, but then at the same time, like I like having a set course for a game. I like knowing my beginning to end.
So that's sort of why you don't fuck with Divinity and Baldur's Gate, then.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really like expressing myself through the gameplay, because I think that the game should express itself, and kind of, you know, I like having some freedom in how I decide to navigate like a platforming challenge, you know?
Yeah.
You know, if I want to do a triple jump in Mario versus a long jump to clear a jump, I like that a lot.
Like too much choice.
But I don't like too much choice. I like having kind of a point A and a point B and getting there, you know? And I don't think
that's fair.
Certain games like that have that. And that's just a preference of mine. That's like a bias of mine that, like, I'm not going to discount them and say that they're bad games just because they don't have that thing that I like. Like, how is that not the... Anyway. How is that not a shortcut?
I get it.
Yeah, and I think that it's just not really for me that much. I think some of my favorite games, like the Yakuza series,
very linear.
Yeah, very very linear. You know, very. I mean, they literally give you a checklist of things to do for completing it. You know, I love that. That's like a great thing. That's why I wouldn't really. Some people have recommended, since it's Year of the Dragon, you know, in like the Chinese calendar, right? And I'm doing Year of Like a Dragon. They're like, you should do Year of the Snake next year, you know, Metal Gear Solid. I think that part of why I have some, you know, why I wouldn't enjoy that much. One, I don't really know the series that well.
Okay.
I'm not as familiar with it. I've played 4 and 5. I think 5 has a lot of kind of expression and stuff.
Yeah, 5 would be the one you would have the most issue with. I feel like all the other ones are very linear.
Yeah, but they're linear, but you also do have a lot of choice. Like,
yeah, you get choice in combat encounters, but you would like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The 5 does have that issue where you reach a part in the game and it does not tell you essentially how to progress.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Keep playing the game.
That's true.
And that is something that actually made me dislike the game upon my first playing.
Yeah. It's also unpopular opinion why I can't. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But I think unpopular why I didn't really like Breath of the Wild or
Tears of the
Kingdom as much as maybe other people did. Like I think that they are great games, and I can see that, and I can see their inspirations and I can see the impact that they've had on the games industry. I just don't really personally love them, you know?
Yeah. Those games are daunting as fuck to play.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like it almost feels like it's a lot of work to
go.
I got it. It's
To
all
play
you
it.
do,
No, I played so funny story about Tears of the Kingdom relating to that.
Yep.
It came out briefly before my Japan trip.
Okay.
And so like I almost rushed through it to try and beat it because I didn't want to get stuck playing it all summer.
Right.
And that actually hurt the experience of the game for me. Like when I think back to Breath of the Wild, I have so many fond memories.
Yeah.
You have enough to progress the story, no?
Yes, but you need to do the same exact thing like 3 other times. This is one of those games where it's just gonna like gate you behind how many Goofy Goober tokens you have if you don't just go out and grind them.
Okay, that's fair.
I just know that for a fact. So
Well,
this part could be a little bit boring to the people, but we're having a good
making
conversation. We're doing it. But yeah, I pretty much need to do this. I forget exactly how many you need, but I know that there's at least 2 or 3 more roadblocks that I will hit if I don't just grind these now. You know?
That's
and then
fine.
there is also level grind that I have to do later on when I get all the abilities, when I get the sponge guitar, and when I get, all that shit.
No complaints, just, asking. How are you supposed to get them, man?
Like, how am I supposed to know? Like, how are we supposed to know that?
So, no, I don't have particularly fond memories of Tears of the Kingdom compared to Breath of the Wild because it was so much. It was so daunting. And I played both games at different points in my life. Like Tears of the Kingdom, I just graduated college and I was getting ready to go on this vacation and I was job searching and I was doing this and doing that and I was moving and, there's a bunch of things were going on.
Yeah.
And Breath of the Wild came out like during worst time for my mental health in my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
When I was just like, I didn't have many friends and I wasn't in the best place. And then so me and my one buddy would call every day while he would go home and play it on his Wii U, and I would go home and play it on the Switch.
Broke ass. Sorry. Hope
no.
your friend's doing well.
And I was like, well, the Switch had just come out.
Yeah.
But I was like, that, like, I have a very, very fond memories of playing that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the thing that you don't like. It's the same thing again. It's something you gotta glean from like reviews of the game is that there is kind of like a personal. Your mood does impact how you're going to perceive a game.
100%.
At least a little bit. You can't. A reviewer can't be fully objective and whatever. They have to like carry a bias or whatever. And I think that part of the bias or part of your review should have to do with like a little bit of the critical reception. Like you should take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Because it's not that. If you love a game and I hate it, it's not like you're wrong, I'm right.
Yeah.
There are things to appreciate and enjoy about a game, no matter what. Mm-hmm. And I think that also part of it is, how much you enjoy. Like,
you got it. It's mood and taste based. No, you're definitely right.
Like I was talking last episode about how SpongeBob movie game is my game of the year contender, but
for 2004.
For 2004, but now that I'm playing it again, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, and more than that, we haven't played Halo 2 again. So
that's true. I do want to do a little Halo.
Dude, I can't wait for
run.
our Halo playthrough.
I feel like my monitor isn't big enough though to accommodate. Because if we do like
it's big enough.
If we do like the second hardest difficulty, I feel like it's gonna be.
We just got to do the horizontal split screen, which we should be able to do. As opposed to the vertical one. Or maybe scoot our chairs closer or something. But I think we'd be fine.
I'm definitely more of a horizontal guy. I think that games should have built-in like you can cast split screen to different monitors nowadays. Like games that have split screen.
Yeah,
you should be able to do that without like.
We actually might be able to look. I'm sure there's a mod for the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
that. We'll look into that.
There's because I was playing the new Lego Star Wars and I was surprised that there wasn't like an easier way to do it. You literally have to like fuck with the resolution of your camera or not your camera, your monitor and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
that's frustrating.
You basically have to make your screen like an extended thing and like adjust it and everything, and there's problems with it and stuff. This is probably why I went this exact way, is because I remember from the ring challenge.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I remember the ring challenge fucking me. You thought I was gonna miss that jump.
No,
you thought that.
I have the utmost faith in my boy.
I saw you think that. Well, you could still. You wouldn't be preying on my downfall to be like, this jump isn't gonna get made.
No, I have faith. Okay. I believe in you.
Okay.
In the words of Andrew Reynolds, I believe.
Andrew Reynolds.
What?
Reynolds.
Is it Reynolds?
Yeah, Reynolds.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Reynolds.
I picked up what you put down, dude.
Josh Gad and Andrew Reynolds.
Okay.
Book of Mormon. I'm seeing that on Saturday.
You are.
Did I tell you?
You told me you were seeing it, but we
Yeah.
were recording, so you didn't know exactly
This
when.
Saturday, bro.
Very fun.
Very fun.
I'm going to a baseball game this Saturday.
There
so
you go. There you go.
Also very fun for me. As
Is
you
it
know.
like a local or a
It's
MLB game?
It's an MLB game.
Okay. Do you have like any level of belief in like
No.
astrology?
No.
I kind of like I get it. You know, like I do see some common links sometimes.
I don't.
And I think that people only write off astrology because like it's mainstream enough that they're like, this is just a level of delusion. Like, I don't think the people that are even crazy about astrology are really like letting it dictate their life choices to the level that people act like they are, you know?
Wrong way.
What is going on, man?
Wrong way, bro.
Can't do anything right.
Did you?
Am I?
Yeah, that was a good skip.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was not.
I think I got hurt.
Yeah, you do
I
have to
hate the
restart.
Macho Time Challenge, man. The Nacho Cheese Challenge.
The nacho cheese.
Dude.
What kind of cheese?
Would you do the Nacho Cheese Challenge if that was an offering at like a sports bar, like a B-Dubs or something?
No.
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 Drink a gallon of nacho cheese.
Dude, you'd probably die.
And next episode, we're going to drink a gallon of nacho cheese and die.